Hello, Dr. Elisa Peavy, back for another Bodhi quick tip. We just did one a couple of days ago. We talked about our vibrations, our frequencies, and talked about the fact that our emotions and our thoughts and the foods and things that we take into our body, or the things we come in contact with in the environment, whether it's environmental toxins, toxic thoughts directed at us or by us, all of those things directly impact our field and directly impact the vibratory frequency that we put off. So we spoke about the fact that high vibration emotions, such as love and joy and peace, these are high vibrational words. And then words such as fear and anger and sadness are low vibrational words. And we do not want to sit in those low vibrations, because by sitting in those low vibrations, over time it becomes second nature, and it becomes our vibration. It becomes what we are. So, but the thing I wanted to really touch base with in this quick tip today is we didn't really touch on illnesses themselves. And depending on what you vibrate, you have an increased risk of acquiring, coming in contact with, not warding off, developing various illnesses, whether it's an acute viral or bacterial infection, or whether it's new diagnosis of high blood pressure or diabetes or cancer. All of these diseases have a frequency. And if you're operating within those same areas of frequency, guess what? You increase your risk of operating within that vibrational frequency and subsequently developing that disease process. Cancer itself is a very, very low vibrational frequency, as I'm sure most of you can would imagine. By getting us out of that low vibration, you significantly decrease your chances of ever getting cancer of any kind. So these things can all be impacted by everything that we do. Literally, our environment is responsible for all of disease, and our environment includes everything. It includes the stress, it includes the thoughts, the emotions, it includes the things that come in contact with our field energetically. It also includes the stuff we come in contact physically, the foods that we eat, the things we take into our bodies, the medications that we take, all have a vibrational frequency. So these are all things that you want to look at, and getting your vibration where you want it, or in an optimal place, does not have to be done the same way by everybody. Okay, there are different tools and different ways of going about raising your frequency and overall just being healthier. So some of these ways, there's a device, an energy device. It's called an AO frequency scanner. It actually scans 120,000 different frequencies in your body that all correspond to everything, every organ system, your skin, your liver, your eyes, everything. In fact, I ran it one time, and it said that eye puffiness I was having that day, and what do you know? I got up and looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes are 100% puffy. It was very interesting. Another example, we had a bunch of fires out in Oregon, and the air quality was absolutely terrible. And I did all of my kiddos, as well as myself, and my husband, every one of us showed a drop in our oxygen consumption levels, as well as an increase in our CO2 levels, which is all related to air quality stuff also. And I mean, my kids are super healthy, they're dancers. They should not show any signs of any lung issues whatsoever. And it's not necessarily that they had lung issues, but just that their lungs were being inundated with the poor air that was coming their way. And so it was constantly trying to battle that, and was trying to get back into that normal range. So AO frequency scanner, ask me about it. This is an amazing device. What it does is it calibrates 120,000 different frequencies, and whether they're high or low or just out of range. And then by playing a bunch of tones, it helps to put you back, or helps to get you back into that normal range. Now, if you're constantly doing things to your body that's going to kick you out of that range, if you're smoking cigarettes, or if you're drinking alcohol every single day, or if you're putting major insults on your body, you can't necessarily just expect to do this device and everything's great, right? So this is just a tool, but it is an amazing, amazing tool. In fact, it's used in the Russian cosmonaut program, the technology. It's based on the works of Tesla, Einstein. It's awesome. So AO frequency scanner, ask me about it if you would like to know. Other things, of course, we talked about foods, organic foods versus non-organic foods. This is very important. You will find that the vibratory frequency of many of those foods is super low, especially if they have been genetically modified, or if they have a bunch of pesticides that are toxic to our bodies. Those are going to be a low vibrational food. So again, it's not that you need to eat everything organic and everything raw and everything, but it's just about being aware. So, and then controlling our emotions and our thoughts. This is huge. This is really huge. 90% of what we do, think, and act is unconscious. We're not even aware of it. So we need to, number one, become aware of those. And number two, we need to clear those from our mind and replace them with what we want. This is through emotional work, neuro-emotional work. There's so many different ways of going about doing this. You can do it through meditations. You can do inner work yourself. I mean, the list goes on and on. So you've got to do your work. You've got to do your work around this. Otherwise, you will never really get out of the spot that you're in, because your subconscious mind is controlling all these things that you don't want. So I think that's it. So if you have questions, please comment below, send me a DM. I'm happy to answer as many questions as possible. If you have information, or if you want information about the AO scanner, I'm happy to provide that as well. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, have a great day. And I hope you're all staying warm. Oh, I did want to say this. I know there's so much going on out there as far as weather, temperatures that are just completely abnormal for so many of you, power outages, harm. People have come under harm, freezing, just everything. If we could please just take a moment, send prayers to these people. I'm sending prayers to any of you that are watching, if some of you are in some of this. But our thoughts are so powerful. This is why prayer circles are beneficial. So if we all came together and we intentionally even spent 10 seconds sending energy to those people who've been affected by all this stuff, studies have shown the power of our thoughts and how much of an impact they can have. And our thoughts raise our vibration. Those good feelings, that love raises our vibration. So sending you all many prayers, and I hope everyone's doing well. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.